welcome back to the Run Like a T-Rex YouTube channel and episode 2 of the March to Manchester series. So thank you to everyone who's liked, commented, watched and interacted with the first video. Not quite as I intended after deleting half my footage accidentally while I was trying to download it, but hey, learning opportunity. Massive thank you to those of the other sort of YouTube content creators who've basically messaged me, said we've all been there, here's what I do to try and prevent it in the future. So I'll be taking those tips on board. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. It's a bit of a learning curve, some of this, so especially if, like, obviously running 4 times a week, you've now got 4 lots of stuff to try and record or cover or like comment on, so yeah, busy, but hey, I brought this on myself. So first run of the week done. So it was a tempo session doing so it was a 2k warm-up, trying not to get run over. 2k warm-up, and then it was 2 lots of 2k at 4:50 a k pace, and then 120 seconds rest, so 2 minutes rest. So I did that twice, and then 1k cool down. So a bit of a variation of the interval session I did last week, where I did, was it 5 lots of 1k or whatever, so just at a sort of 5 seconds a k slower. I noticed it was, especially over that distance, I got a bit spicy. I felt good, don't get me wrong, but it was tough. It's like I had to dig in a little bit more. I'm not helped by a Burke of a woman in a Nissan kumquat bloody car. Cash car is the proper word, but I call them kumquats. So she drove, someone running around a residential like loop. She drove past me, carried on for about 30 metres, obviously to her house, and proceeded to reverse onto her drive while I'm running across the pavement. It's like, I'm not exactly hard to spot. Yes, I was like, I just stood there and I was like, mid-rep as well, so I was like booking it like 43 k's I think I was doing at the time. So yeah, bit of rage energy for the remainder of the rep. But yeah, so I think the first 2, I'll put my splits up here in terms of what I did. I intentionally tried to hold back a little bit on the first rep to not go out too hard. So I think it was 452, I think. So the 451 and then 452, or 452, then 451. Anyway, it's up here. And then, yeah, second rep, once you go a little bit quicker, I think might have even been 438 for the first K. That's what popped up on my watch anyway, but my watch may very well have been lying to me. So, yeah, another nice little confidence boost. I feel like my running's in a relatively good pace. So yeah, positive start. I am properly looking forward to a rest day tomorrow though. So yeah, I did that 5 lots of 1k on Saturday, long run Sunday. Today is Monday, so for somebody who has been running 3 times a week, and in fact the last 2 or 3 weeks life just got in the way. I ran once last week, twice the week before. I've now run 3 times in 3 days, so yeah, it was a little bit tough, but good fun and pushed me out of my comfort zone. I wouldn't have done that session normally. Like, I tend to just go out and I'll do 10k or 8k or whatever I'm doing, 12k. I don't typically do intervals or like run to set paces or do tempos or like fartlek type stuff on my own. Partly lazy, and it's partly for my own benefit. I'm trying to just get out of the house and, you know, shake off a bit of the frustration of the day, clear your head a little bit and just make sense of life really. So yeah, that's why I don't really do it. So it's always good to follow a plan, because it's pushing me to do stuff I wouldn't normally do, so hopefully making me a bit more of a well-rounded runner. That's the hope anyway. So yeah, next run will be just my easy session. I'll treat that as my easy session. I'm leading one of the groups at Masses on Wednesday, so I think we're just going to do a nice 8k sort of little jingle jog, going look around the Christmas lights, all that kind of stuff, and followed by pizza and a drink in the club afterwards as a end of year get together, which will be nice. So yeah, I shall see you for my third run, which will be pyramid intervals, which I have no idea what it is yet. I haven't looked. Right, long run time. This will be a race against daylight, I think, because the route I've chosen goes down the greenway. It might be completely pitch black by the time I'm running down there. I hope not. But, and I forgot my lights. So other than that, we're starting brilliantly. So yeah, 17k is the on the plan, and rather than last week where it was just at a conversational pace, this one's actually programmed as a progression, so gradually getting quicker and quicker. So yeah, that should push me out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I think it's 7.5k conversational, 4.5k at 5:35s. I programmed it into my watch so it would tell me, and then 2.5 at 5:25s, and finish off 2.5 at 5:10s. So yeah, I'll put it up here just to confirm what the session is, but I think that's right. So yeah, be a bit of a test, this one. I'm not great at pacing, as I've disclosed many times, but to do a progression with the intention of getting quicker and quicker on a race on a run of this length is a bit of a step into the unknown, because who wants to run their fastest 5k in the last 5k of a training run? You know, in a race we'd love to do that. Training run where it's just yourself to hold yourself accountable is a different matter. But hey, that's the intention. I'm going to try where possible to stick with the session as intended, because let's be honest, runner knows a damn sight more than I do, so I'll do as I'm told, or at least try to. Right, on we plod. Right, so I'm just coming up to 6.5k in, made it onto the greenway, and yeah, I don't know if the lighting on this quite does it justice, but it's going quite dark, so I'm glad I didn't set off 10 minutes later. Because I've also got to be bear in mind that once I'm off the greenway, I've got a couple of k of country lanes before I reach Warwick Uni and a bit more lighting, so yeah, gotta be careful. But feeling okay, been pretty consistent, sort of 5:45 to 5:50 k's. Went out for quite a heavy lunch, so I feel a bit sluggish. But hey, it's that time of year, isn't it, when you're trying to meet up with people pre-Christmas. So I'm just trying to squeeze runs in when I can. So hey, I got out the front door, that's the main thing, right? So, right, another k to go before I start ramping the pace up. Right, a little over 10k in, now under a little bit of lighting courtesy of Warwick Uni. I am not enjoying this run. It's really windy because there's a storm due tonight, so the wind's picking up. And I'm just not in that headspace. So what I'm going to do is chin off the progression element of it and just get the miles in my legs. So still do the 17k. But to be honest, I was sick of my watch beeping at me, it's doing my head in. The wind's pretty gnarly, so I'm now straight into the wind to run into that pace that I'm meant to be doing is not going to be possible, so I'm just going to get it done, but not quite as was intended. But hey, early days, I'm still out here putting some work in, and yeah, they're not all meant to be fun, right? Right, that's that done. I cannot put into words how much I hated that run. Hey, it wasn't, innit? I just, yeah. My watch was constantly beeping at me, telling me to go quicker and quicker, which is the last thing you need when, one, your head's not in it, two, you just don't feel like you've got that in your legs. And no one needs that for like an hour and 40's worth of running, is your watch basically telling you you're going too slow. So I've decided change of tack from now on for all long runs. I'm covering my watch, and until further notice, all my long runs, I'm just going to go out and do the distance. I don't care what pace it tells me to do. I'm just going to go out and do the distance to the pace I've got for that particular day. And at that particular K, if I get to 16k over 25k and fall off a cliff and I'm to run walk, I'll run walk. But this is a long training block. It's going to feel even longer if I basically go into every long run feeling like crap, not looking forward to it, and feeling like I'm underachieving or not working hard enough or anything like that. So I'm meant to be doing this for fun, so I might as well have fun, otherwise I might as well not do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and run to the pace I've got on that particular day. The other ones are shorter runs, like in the tempo stuff, that I'll try and do to the best of my ability, but again, I'm just going to get the volume in and get the 7k or whatever the distance is, and the session will be what the session will be. The idea is to try and enjoy the process of this training block, get myself prepared for the marathon, and then finish the marathon. I've never done it before, so just completing it will be a PB, if that's in 3 hours or 6 hours. So yeah, I need to be patient with myself, be the friend to myself that I would be to somebody else if they were going through the same experience in terms of not enjoying it or anything like that. The one motto I live by when I come to running is run slow enough to enjoy it. If you're hating it, slow down. If you need to walk, walk. If you need to rest, rest. All movement is better than no movement, providing you're, fit and not injured and not being told to rest. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this week. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to fit my 4th session in, which was going to be a pyramid interval session. So this was the session I was meant to be doing. I'll put that up there. Yeah, it's Saturday night. I'm going up to see family tomorrow before Christmas, and I'm just not going to get a chance. So I wanted to get my long run in because I thought that would be most important, and hey, I got it done. It just wasn't how I quite envisioned it, but everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face, right? So yeah, that's week 2 done. Another 3 runs in the books. Yeah, don't speak to you before. It's the 21st of December today. Have a very happy, very safe and very enjoyable Christmas. Try and enjoy any running that you do. More importantly, try and enjoy spending time with the family and loved ones that you're going to be spending time with. And I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.